supporting yourself nutritionally, and what are some of the things that I have been using over the years and in recent years as well to enter into my 50s and feeling good about how things are going.
Hello, and welcome to the Connect podcast. This show is all about helping you connect to your soul's calling so you can take action on it. Because the sweetest success is a blend of discovering your purpose with the inner drive to bring it to life. I'm Sheila, health coach, lifestyle entrepreneur, and mom of two, best known for my online wellness programs, mentoring, and self-love passion. Listen in for inspiring interviews, solo chats, and Q&A sessions that will move you past overwhelm towards what lights you up. Stop accepting good enough and go for your version of great in your health, business, and relationships. Let's get started.
Hi, I hope you're having a beautiful day. Today, I wanted to talk about supporting healthy skin, healthy joints, and aging feeling really good by supporting yourself nutritionally, and what are some of the things that I have been using over the years and in recent years as well to enter into my 50s feeling really fluid and feeling good about how things are going. It's a process. It truly, truly is. And I'm grateful that through my life, I've been able to take steps to care for my health one step at a time through many years. And that compound effect definitely has impacted where I'm at now. Have there been some hiccups along the way? Absolutely. Because we're human, we're having this human experience in a world that is always shifting and changing. And so I'm also here to say that regardless of where you're currently at, making subtle shifts and consistently stepping into them over time and creating habits with them can really positively impact what the next months and years of your life can look and feel like. So I'm here to give you hope for what's possible, and also to help you look at how to prevent like premature aging, to prevent situations where perhaps you can have aches and pains that may not otherwise need to happen because you're doing some things a little differently. And the first thing I would say that has been very helpful for me and that I'm always passing on to other people is to truly make space to be with yourself, to check in with how are you really feeling right now? What is your baseline level of health? Your baseline level of how you're perceiving yourself? Nobody knows but you. And getting blood tests, those are very important things I've always said, because our blood will tell us what's happening in our body, where there are some imbalances, and what we need to be doing differently. Because the things that we do through our life will impact us differently. We may eat one way for 5-10 years, and then all of a sudden that doesn't work for us anymore. We may have a certain form of exercise for a certain number of years, and then all of a sudden that doesn't work for us anymore. I ran 5Ks like 4 times a week for about just over a decade. And by the time I hit 40, I decided involuntarily, I'm just going to stop running and do brisk walks instead, because I wanted to protect my joints. I had a wonderful conversation with my chiropractor, and he said, when it comes to running for your joints, instead of the running and bouncing up and down the pressure on your spine for prolonged periods of time, he would prefer like sprints, because you're on an angle, and so you're not having that same kind of pressure on your bones. Now, you may love running, so all good, but that stuck with me, and it made me realize I wanted to shift things a little bit. And I just had that number in my head, 40. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. And I felt amazing, and I wanted to kind of end it on a high note. And I was excited to dive into more high intensity interval training, like being more dedicated to it, more Pilates, more yoga, and getting so much joy from very long, beautiful walks alone or with my kids or with my husband, to just take in the scenery, be in nature, and slow down a bit. Like I would take brisk walks, and then I would take meandering walks. And there's something about that that is so beautiful. And so along the way, it's not just about what kind of exercise did I do. It's how much sleep are you getting? How much water are you drinking? How much beautiful food are you eating? Are you eating a lot of processed food? Do we need to shift that? Are there certain types of foods you need to be cutting out? Like, these are all things that I have walked people through over the years, because we are all different. We are what we call bio-individual. What works for one person may not work as well for someone else. So it's important for you to sit with yourself and sort that out. So one of the first things I did when I noticed back, and I guess it was 2019, I noticed that I was losing my hair, and it's very thick, so it was hard to really tell on the outside, but I was just like, wow, okay, I'm swooping up a lot of hair when I brush my hair in the morning. And I noticed my nails were breaking, and my skin was seeming a little bit more sallow than usual. And I am very fair skinned. Like, it's summer now, so I have a little bit of a tan from being outside in the early morning and the afternoon light. And so I decided, okay, I'm going to go get a blood test. And of course, it took me some time to get there, because when I realized all this was happening, it was the middle of 2019. And by the time I was ready to book an appointment, it was booked for 2020. And of course, everything got shoved and moved around. So I did finally manage to get a blood test. And I've talked about this before here. I've spoken about it in my blog. And I realized that I had low iron levels, and that was the reason why I was losing a lot of blood. And that was all connected to shifting hormone levels because of menopause and all of those things, which I blog about. You can check that out. It's called What You Need to Know About Your Iron Levels. If you go to sheilabatello.com, you'll see that on the blog. And I believe there's a podcast about it as well. I wanted to have it in both formats for you. And I also realized once I was able to get some really good iron supplementation, which my product partner, USANA Health Sciences, has recently adopted a beautiful iron supplement I'm so grateful to be taking. I was taking that under my doctor's guidance because he was like, you need to be taking, I was taking a really heavy duty one for a while. And then after a while, it was just not really making a difference anymore. So I decided I wanted to switch it up. And it seems to be leveling out beautifully now. And I also decided I wanted to start taking collagen because I found my joints were starting to get a little creaky. And I thought it could also help just, strengthen up the nails, just anything I could do to help improve the situation. And so I want to introduce you to what I'm so thrilled about. It's fairly new in recent months, the USANA Health Sciences Advanced Collagen. And it is a powder that is hydrolyzed collagen, hyaluronic acid, biotin, vitamin C. So it's a combination of things, and it helps maintain healthy hair, nails, and skin. And so there's so many benefits. And actually, I'm going to read to you some of them on here in case you've never heard of collagen. This particular one is pomegranate citrus. And it's actually called a skin health supplement. So they really focus on the skin in the marketing of this, but really I've found it actually helps improve a lot of things. It helps me just feel like things are getting stronger and nice and glowing and stuff. And so what we say is created to support your skin, hair, and nails. Advanced collagen lets the best you shine from the inside out. Isn't that what we always want anyway? Its light pomegranate citrus flavor is a refreshing way to support healthy skin, help connective tissue formation, and support overall good health. One thing you will notice in USANA's products is the main focus for every single thing is to support overall good health. Nothing that we take in actually just totally fixes us, right? It's our commitment to how we're adopting a healthy lifestyle overall that really makes a huge difference. And then these types of supplements and things that we take help us to more easily stay committed and get some nutritional value that actually absorbs into our cells and starts helping our body do the things better in the way that they're supposed to. And so some of the health benefits of this particular product is it helps the development and maintenance of bones. Now this is wild. Cartilage, teeth, gums, and connective tissue. These are all the things I've personally noticed as I've gotten older, like my gums recede a little bit. The cartilage, I need to stretch more. I never used to need to stretch as much when I would exercise. Connective tissues, like shoulders and wrists and knees and ankles, these things I have to spend more time on. And I realize they need to be nourished just like the rest of our body. And what are they actually made up of? Well, collagen actually supports that. And so it is also assists with wound healing and connective tissue formation. So like as our body is rebuilding itself, it helps to reduce joint pain associated with osteoarthritis. It helps to maintain the body's ability to metabolize nutrients, which is huge because you can be taking vitamins, and if your body is not metabolizing them properly, you may as well not be taking them at all. And so first of all, you want to be making sure you're taking a supplement that is going to absorb into your body and be utilized. And you also want to make sure it's a very good quality one. And what I love about USANA's products over all these years, and we just celebrated 30 years in business. Personally, I've been with them for 27 and a half. Oh my goodness. 1994, this end of 1994. They've always had this commitment to putting out a high quality product that has a lot of quality control built into the research, the development, the production, the packaging, the whole 9 yards, so that you're getting exactly what they say is printed on that label. It's going to be in that bottle, and then you're going to get it into your body and your body can start utilizing it. So that's very important. It helps maintain the body's ability to metabolize nutrients, supports a healthy immune system, and provides a source of essential amino acids. So it's like there's so many different things involved. And that's one thing you'll notice about nutrition and any kind of nutritional product and any kind of food. They are combined, a whole combination of things that are going to help multi-functions in your body. Because think about it. The food that you eat is energy that is grown outside. Let's just take plants, for instance. Then you take that food into your body uses it, it processes it, and you're able to live your life and your body's able to function. If you do not have those nutrients coming into your body, things will start to eventually shut down. If you're not eating, right? That is what starvation is. And it's tragic, and no one on this earth should ever experience this. And in our developed world, those of us who live in the developed world, who have access to every kind of food you can imagine, many people, their cells are like starving for real nutrients, because what is being sold to us very often, just on the shelves of the grocery store and boxed prepared things, don't have the high level of nutrients that really your body needs. And I'm all about balance. Have your fun food. I like the 90-10 rule. They say 80-20, right? 80% of the time, eat amazing and whole foods, things that your body's going to utilize and grow with. And then 20% of the time, have those fun things as a treat that you would enjoy. I like 90-10 personally. That works for me. It's all about having an equilibrium though, so that your body can truly function well. And so again, there's supplement facts just to give you. So there's 7.5 grams of bovine hydrolyzed collagen, always from an incredible source. That's very important. Like I said, the quality control, that goes right down to the raw materials that go into the product. Hyaluronic acid, 40 milligrams, vitamin C, 15 milligrams, and biotin, 450 milligrams. So having vitamin C in there, again, all of these things are combined so that it absorbs and it works synergistically together to actually be utilized by your body. And that's for half a scoop in some water. And taking it daily, you'll definitely experience the benefits. And I love having my collagen every morning. And this one tastes really great. Pomegranate citrus. It's delicious. And I have made it as part of my Glow bundle that you'll be able to find on my Instagram, and I'll link it here as well. The other product that I have in there is the Radiant Facial Oil. And it is super botanical oils in a lightweight, antioxidant-rich, radiant facial oil that quickly absorbs for skin that feels soothed and hydrated. And I used to have oily skin, kind of on the oily side when I was younger. And then as I moved through my 30s, I noticed if I'd ever go for a facial, they'd say, yeah, your skin is dry. You have dry skin. And I was like, what? Because for years I had skin issues. I had acne. And so you're not thinking, oh, moisturize, your skin is dry. You don't think that when you have acne. moving through the years. And then as I've balanced my hormones out, everything has cleared, and taking really good nutrition has helped me so much. And so now I love things that moisturize and hydrate, but in a non-greasy way, obviously. So that's something that is part of this, the Radiant Facial Oil. You can check that out in the Glow Bundle. And then also, I love the Luminous Moisture Cream. It is something that helps restore your natural glow. And it's a very, what they call an opulent formula. It is opulent. It's rich, but it helps to visibly reduce pigmentation as it brightens, hydrates, and softens. And you can put it under your daily moisturizer with sunscreen, and you can use it. Really, I use it anytime. I use it in the night or in the morning. And the beautiful thing is it visibly brightens and corrects the appearance of dark spots, restores moisture and luster to the skin. It's suitable for all skin types, and it's paraben-free, no harsh chemicals. One thing I wanted to mention about our products. So for years, USANA has manufactured their own nutritional products in their own plant, like in Salt Lake City, and they have a few other facilities, but it's theirs, their proprietary manufacturing facility. They also have an active nutrition food line that gets also manufactured in-house. Many places that have food lines, they farm it out somewhere else to do it. And so your quality control becomes a little bit questionable because you don't have the full control over what's happening. So I'm thrilled to say, so our collagen and all of those types of food products, and this is a drink, they are manufactured in-house, which is awesome. And so something wonderful for you to know about as well. So to get this bundle or any other things, this is just 3 products that I grouped together because I feel like they really are synergistic when you take them together to help you just really shine and to protect your skin, to help you feel like as you move on in the years, that you're giving your body some beautiful moisture, some hydration, and the nutrients that you need from the inside out and from the outside in. You can see the link in the bio here and also in the show notes if you're listening to the podcast. And I'm grateful that you're here with me today. If you have any questions, make sure to reach out to me. You can DM me or you can send me an email to hello@sheilabatello.com, and I'm happy to field any questions that you have. It's so fun being able to support people in their overall wellness as they're really strengthening their self-care container from their mind, their body, their soul, and what they're eating and the environment they find themselves in. It is a gift, and it's a beautiful way to enter into this new season feeling like you are supporting yourself fully. You will also see by that Glow Bundle, you'll see some other active nutrition bundles that you can look at for yourself as well. And perhaps do a little price comparison, quality comparison, and nutrient comparison to what you're already doing. Because everyone I know takes some form of vitamin. The question is, where's it coming from? How is it impacting you? Is it really doing anything? And yeah, like what is it truly? And do you need to be taking everything that you're taking? That's another question. So I'm here to field those questions with you if you ever need to. And I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Take care.
Thank you so much for being here with me on the Connect podcast. If you like this episode, please share it with someone you think would enjoy it. Also, if you head over to iTunes to leave a review, I'd be so grateful. Let us know what your favorite parts were and what you'd like to hear more of. It will help us have a greater impact, elevating many more people to grow and succeed together. See you next time.